Today I'm going to be bringing you a fully renovated turnkey single-family home in South Haven, Mississippi, as well as a cash cow in Cleveland, Ohio. Let's dive in. Hey, real estate investors, welcome to another episode of the Investment Properties for Sale show here on Holton Wise TV. As always, I'm your host, James Wise. Behind the scenes, we got my main man, Tommy, cutting up the footage, bringing you guys a nice, fancy, polished product that you've come to know and love. Today's show, we're hitting multiple markets today, and we're going to start things off in South Haven, Mississippi. Now, super important, this is a Mississippi property, but it's being brought to you guys by Memphis Investment Properties and their sister property management company, Reedy and Company Realtors. The thing about South Haven, Mississippi is it's actually a suburb of Memphis, Tennessee. On the map here for you guys, I've pulled it up. And you can see right here the address of the property. We are literally right here on the border. So if you zoom in, this is actually something that's going to be brought to you more or less by Memphis guys. So if you're interested in the Memphis market, even though this home is in Mississippi. Now the address, 6761 Blue Spruce Drive, South Haven, Mississippi, 38671, and just cruising the street view here. This is a pretty solid neighborhood, guys. This is something that I would consider to be possibly a low A or high B neighborhood. According to the turnkey provider down there in Memphis, this property is coming with solid schools, and as a matter of fact, we have seen a 6.4% appreciation in 2019, and Zillow's projecting another 4.5% price appreciation in this market in 2020. Now the specs, I've got this thing, they have this thing rather, listed at $173,500. We got 3 beds, 2 baths. It's currently vacant. It just went under a complete renovation by those folks down there in Memphis. They did everything, guys. They did everything top to bottom. We got all new fixtures in the kitchen, the paint, the flooring, the cosmetics, all that's looking good. As far as our big ticket items, the roof, that was installed by Memphis Investment Properties in 2019. Furnace installed in 2019. The hot water tank is only 4 years old, and as you guys know, hot water tanks, they typically last approximately 15 years. Now, this is in a different market than Holton Wise does our construction in, so you'll have to refer to Memphis Investment Properties to get an idea of what a brand new hot water tank would cost down there in that market. Up here in the Cleveland market, we're looking at approximately $1,000, but things may vary a little bit when you're down there in Memphis, Tennessee, or South Haven, Mississippi. Now, something that's a little bit different, since this is another market, Holton Wise, we handle your top to bottom needs here in the Cleveland market. If you want to buy properties from one of our referral vendors in their market, you're going to need to reach out to these folks directly. In the show notes below, I've got all their contact info, and of course, it's been up on the screen with our fact sheet there. So to purchase this particular property, you're going to want to reach out to Memphis Investment Properties directly. Do not send any inquiries to us here at Holton Wise. This is being sold by them down there in the Memphis market. They will be the ones handling your property management needs through their sister company, Reedy and Company Realtors. So any questions you guys have about this property, shoot it directly to the source. But from what I'm looking at, this is a solid deal. As far as the market rent, they're anticipating being able to put a tenant in there at $1,495. So if you are one of those investors out there who's looking to lower your risk, get a completely buttoned up turnkey property with no issues. I mean, just another thing too, I didn't even mention the age on this bad boy. Built in 1987, just like your boy James Wise. So if you're a person who's maybe getting a little scared of some of these Midwestern markets where the homes are 80, 90, 100 years old, we got a nice 32-year-old house right here. So this is for all my folks out there watching that are just interested in extremely low risk. Reach out to Memphis Investment Properties for more information on the Blue Spruce property. Now, what I want to do is I want to take you guys to a word from Memphis Investment Properties so you can learn a little bit more about their company, and then we're going to get into the Cleveland property I've got for you.
Over 50% of those living in the greater Memphis area rent their home. This fact, combined with the high price-to-rent ratio, is why Forbes rates Memphis, Tennessee as one of the top real estate investment markets in the country. Memphis Investment Properties and their sister property management company, Reedy & Company Realtors, are among the largest and most trusted turnkey operations in this market. With over 30 years in business, a portfolio consisting of more than 2,700 active rentals, and an impeccable track record renovating over 6,000 single-family homes, it's no surprise they are one of the most reputable turnkey operations in the United States.
Hey folks, welcome back. On to the next property. This is 3227 West 112th, Cleveland, Ohio 44111. This particular property we have listed at $84,900. I have actually owned this bad boy for several years now. This is a cash cow that was once mine and will now be yours. Each unit, 2 beds, 1 bath, bringing in $675 a month. So that's $1,350 in income coming at you right away. No work needed, nothing you folks got to do to get that $1,350. It's just right there for you. And truth be told, that's actually a little bit lower than it needs to be. What we're typically seeing when we're placing new tenants into these duplexes over in the west side neighborhoods of Cleveland like this is we're getting $750 a month. But like for instance, the guy upstairs, you know, that dude has been here for like 12, 15 years. He was there when I bought the property. You know, that guy is a lifer. So I've always been a person who's more in favor of increasing rent slowly as opposed to just jacking them all the way up to market, because you never want to increase your turnover rates, right? Turnover is the biggest return killer in this business, and artificial turnover is just stupid. So when I picked this property up, man, that guy, he was only paying like $450 or something like that from the old landlord. And, you know, throughout the years, we've gotten his rent up to $675, and I don't think that guy's going anywhere. Like I said, he's been there for over a decade. And he's pretty well held up in there, even though his unit is technically only a 2-bed. If you look at the footage of the attic here, it's not finished. I do not consider this to be a 3rd bedroom. It's more of like a sex dungeon. He's got the pretty sweet sex mannequin right there with the AK-47 looking gun. And he's got his bedroom, just a little makeshift 3rd bedroom over here. So I am not telling anybody this is a legal bedroom. It's just, you know, he's just always had access to this attic since before we bought it. And, you know, he's cool. He doesn't bother us. So, you know, we let him rock his sex attic up there to do whatever he needs to do. Next tenant, if we ever did turn him over, though, we would consider that a 2-bed, and we would not consider this 3rd floor any living space. This just gives you a nice little insight into the background on the property. As far as the mechanicals, that roof, folks, it's only about 10 years old, so you should have about 15, 20 years of life left on that bad boy. Furnaces, they're both approximately 20 years old, so you got about a decade left before you need to spend any money on furnaces. When you got to replace those bad boys, you're looking at about 3 G's a piece. And the water tanks, 5 years old. We replaced that bad boy right when we first got the property. The other one's about 10 years old. And, of course, since it's Cleveland proper itself, there is no point of sale requirements. This is just a solid cash cow. $84,900 right now. You're getting $1,350 in rent. Don't need to do a damn thing. And whenever you do have that inevitable natural turnover, we'll spend a little bit of money sprucing up that empty unit, and we'll bring you a new tenant paying approximately $750. So if you guys want to buy this particular property, you're going to need to reach out to us here at Holton Wise. Sales@holtonwise.com is where you need to send your proof of funds or your pre-approval letters. I'm probably going to have multiple offers on this particular property. So I need to know you got your ducks in a row. If you're a brand new investor out there and you don't have lenders, send us an email, sales@holtonwise.com. We'll get you our list of lenders. And these lenders, guys, just so you're aware out there, these lenders will loan nationwide. So if you guys are interested in reaching out to Memphis Investment Properties from the home in Mississippi that I ran earlier in the show, but you don't want to reach out to them just yet because you haven't spoken to a lender, let me know, man. Shoot the email to us, sales@holtonwise.com. Ask me for my list of lenders. I don't care if you want to buy properties from me here in Cleveland or from any of the other turnkey vendors that we show you here on Holton Wise TV. You're going to need lenders, and I've got them. I'll give them to you. So any lenders you need, sales@holtonwise.com. You want to make offers on the Cleveland properties, this 3227 West 112th, let us know. Shoot it to us at sales@holtonwise.com. You want to buy the blue, blue Spruce Drive house down there in Mississippi? You want to buy that one? You're going to need to reach out to Memphis Investment Properties directly. Again, their info's in the show notes below. That's all I've got for you on today's episode of the Investment Properties for Sale show. As always, I'm James Wise, and this is Real Estate Investing Made Easy.
RentTech Direct provides you with an easy-to-use yet robust platform for managing your properties, complete with its built-in reporting and accounting system that can be customized to fit your business. You can manage work orders and even accept them online from your tenants. You can also share work order details with tenants or owners if you wish. With RentTech Direct, you will also fill your vacancies faster than ever with the built-in marketing tools. Just enter the details of your property and RentTech will automatically provide you with a professional online website, as well as syndicate them to popular websites such as Zillow, Trulia, and Apartments.com to get your listing maximum exposure so it's rented fast.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on our latest content, including video tours and analysis of investment properties that are available for sale, real estate investment education, and our most interesting encounters with tenants from hell. Holton Wise, real estate investing made easy.